The canopy is not opening. Come on, come on, come on.
Here we are, beautiful Catalina Island. Our mission is to fly from outside the Class Bravo airspace of LA across the channel and land on Catalina Island. First jump, Catalina Island. This is the test jump, but the nerves are definitely going. Hopefully we'll see the guys on the beach shortly.
Okay, we have jumper away. Jump plane, you are clear.
I'm getting flying now.
Looking good. Looks like you got it flying pretty well.
Yeah, I'm setting up for deployment here.
The canopy is not opening. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, that time.
And we should have 3 canopies now.
All right, had a bit of a canopy problem there. Woo! Holy woo! Yeah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. that was pretty full on.
Melissa is headed back to the airport. We'll see you guys on the ground.
Pumping with adrenaline right now. So happy to be on the shore. Oh, man, my canopy took like 1,500 feet to open.
Oh man, I like flew around you when you were open.
Yeah, I was like, come on, baby, open. Opening the parachute is a critical moment in the success of a jump, because if that parachute malfunctions in any way, I have to get rid of that wing. I've got to do an extra step to a normal reserve procedure before you hit the ground. It was a good jump, but I was a little shaken by that jump. And it started to provide a little bit of nerves to the next one's coming, because I knew we were going to push the Skyvan further out towards the Bravo airspace. Trust is one of the most critical elements. If we have one member of our team do something wrong, it could be catastrophic.
So right now, Melissa's circling you, right? When you do a 180, now I'm in the same kind of trajectory as her, you see?
Johnny and Scott, maybe a little bit of concern. They haven't seen that visual of flying with an airplane in close proximity to an airplane.
I think that if we are not all together, we're asking for it.
Melissa's flying around me in an airplane, so if one wingsuit drops low or someone's not in the formation, Melissa needs to keep track of that person so she doesn't hit them.
Yeah, Johnny, so you know, anytime if I'm up high, then I might be spotting for you, but I'll always be higher than whatever altitude you guys are at, because I always know who's the highest man and who's the lowest man.
I saw you, I was above, heading that way, and I saw you coming to me, going like this.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
No, I was coming to see you.
The wingsuit pilots and myself, we have to just trust Melissa entirely with our lives. I keep telling people though, the one thing that you don't want to do the morning before you go flying is annoy your wife.
Yeah, for me, like I can relax, like generally fast with everybody.
I totally forgot to switch my Cypress on again on the beach. Cypress is an automatic opening device. It's a little explosive that sits actually in the parachute under the reserve. If you're unconscious or get knocked unconscious in skydive for any reason, it automatically cuts a closing loop like this, and it shoots a razor blade through the closing loop, and what it does is it deploys your reserve for you. Because if I have a cutaway with the rigid wing, it hits me in the head, I'm dead. We go through the wing, make sure everything's done up properly. If anything flies off that wing, it could be a real problem. Making sure the bolts are done up, making sure everything's connected right, making sure the reserve cavity is connected right, the reserve's in. Yes, perfect. We're gonna start testing the glide ratios a little bit more and prepare for tomorrow morning, which will be the real flight that we're doing here.
Looks way better. It's tight.
All right, cool, let's do it. All right, we're good. Good. Have fun, Mustachio. Always right before I get in the airplane, I look at the ground and go, I'm gonna come back here safe. All right, thank you. We came up with our own procedures, basically our own checklist to say, hey, if I have this malfunction, what are you gonna do and how are you gonna do it? I'm mentally prepared for this, I've thought about it, and if it goes wrong, I'm not gonna panic. Luckily, so far, everything's gone really well. Flying this wing, it's one thing that keeps me really on the edge of my seat the whole time. I definitely don't want to die doing this.
Okay, Mazda has Jason inside and jump plane inside.
Doors opening.
I see the door coming open.
Nice airplane.
Okay, we got 1, 2, and 3.
Melissa, 17,000 feet.
I'm waiting for them to move over to one side or the other so that I can try to get a pass on them. Looking good. Melissa's circling. Looks like Rex is playing with his stability a little bit.
Okay, I have you in sight,
I'm gonna do a pass coming underneath you.
Okay, see you.
Not so close. Whoa, whoa, whoa!